All right, what's going on, NBA fam? Welcome back to the Drama Zone. Let's get right into it. Chris Johnson Hoops and Dash Athletics just dropped footage of Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and LeBron James finally linking up in the same gym. Everybody remembers what Jaylen Brown said at Summer League 2 years back, but LeBron recently addressed it himself, and the two have reportedly been texting and even hopped on the phone since. Come this upcoming season, these guys are set to be teammates. So let's break down the footage. I've got plenty to say about this clip and where it leaves the Philadelphia 76ers heading into next season.
Finish! Yeah, over! Get up! Come on, play. Good. There you go, T. Foul and one. Hey, I'm myself. Where we at? Come on, Bay. Good cut, JB. Good. Come on. I got help yours. Right there. Oh. Good pass. Come on, Reese. Up. 3, 2, 1. Get up, AB. Right there. 1-on-1. Good move. 1-on-1. Help. Got it. 5. Box in. 4. I got help. 2, 1. 6. Good. 3, 2, 1. Be a physical driver. Drive it. Good. Hey, throw it out. Repost. Dunk him. Dunk him. Good. There you go. Good. Like that, Reese. Good cut. Right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball game. 5.
That's Chris.
Oh, got it.
Oh, my. Let it
Hell
go.
yeah.
Force over. Stay with it, because I got to drop.
There it is. Get up, Corey.
Right leg, like 20 years. Grip.
Good. All right, now. Look, you that first one like that. Feel it out. That shit gotta be a snatch, though. All right, feet. Good. 1. Hard snatch, Jay. Feet gotta be aggressive. Good. 2. That's gonna make them think they're going to the rim. Join them out with your feet. Good. Yes. Good. Short. Got it. Good. All right. Other way, 3. Good. There you go. Good. 1. Second. Hey, I what? 2. Man down there. Hey.
Watching this footage, the first thing that grabbed me was LeBron James. That passing vision hasn't slipped one bit, and he's still moving like an elite athlete out there. So pairing that court sense with this new group is going to be electric, and honestly a little terrifying for the rest of the league. Jaylen Brown brings that ice-cold, clutch scoring gear nobody wants to see in the fourth quarter. So does Maxey. He's still climbing toward his absolute peak athletically, wouldn't you say? The speed, the burst, the timing, he's stepping right into his basketball prime. Jaylen Brown's carrying a massive chip on his shoulder with plenty left to prove. We've all seen the knee injury, we've seen him come down awkwardly before, and this move could genuinely take some pressure off him. So it's going to be fascinating watching how they deploy him and manage his workload. And it's not just the headliners. Think about role players like Caldwell-Pope or someone like Anthony Simons. This roster is stacked with complementary pieces that fit around the stars, and that's what makes them so formidable. Now, I know some of you have your doubts. I've seen a lot of other takes floating around, but to me, this is a phenomenal fit for LeBron James. Looking at the ages here, Jaylen Brown turns 30 this year. Maxey's still young, but now he gets a front row seat to watch a guy turning 42 in December prepare for every single game and just how seriously he treats the craft. For someone like Maxey, watching LeBron operate at that level has to plant a seed. If this man puts in that kind of work to stay elite this deep into his 40s, then Maxey should be walking into the best seasons of his own career. And that doesn't only show up in the stat sheet. It could show up in his efficiency. It could show up on both ends of the floor. It could even mean cutting out those nagging injuries just from dialing in his diet, his weight training, or his stretching routine. It could be any small habit picked up from a guy who's never been this good this late into a career. So let's give credit where it's due. Shout out to Chris Johnson Hoops, shout out to Dash Athletics, big respect to both of those guys. Because here's the thing, Philly opens their season against the Knicks. They get thrown straight into the fire on the Knicks ring ceremony night. That's the perfect measuring stick against the best the East has to offer. The Knicks obviously won't want anyone crashing their ring ceremony, so you know they'll come out locked in and ready, refusing to get caught sleeping on their own night. So I fully expect Philly to match that energy right back. So tell me, what's your read on this Philly squad? Where do you have them projected? Where do you think they land in the Eastern Conference standings? To me, this instantly puts them ahead of Detroit. Miami's a sneaky watch too, since they're reportedly in talks with Klay Thompson. Milwaukee's got Tim Hardaway Jr. now, alongside Giannis, and I've seen him grinding on his three-point shot. So there are a handful of teams poised to take a real step forward. And Boston, where do you have them sitting? Personally, I think Philly's got a legitimate shot. The only team clearly ahead of them is New York. When you break down the makeup of this roster, any team rolling out Jaylen Brown and LeBron James in that conference simply isn't an underdog, no matter where they land in the standings. And with Maxey in that mix too, underdog just isn't the right word. If Joel Embiid can even give them 65 to 70% of his peak self, I'd go as far as calling them the conference favorites. The only question mark is whether that knee lets him keep pace with Cat. Either way, this is shaping up to be a genuinely formidable team. I like everything I'm seeing out of them so far. I'm already counting down to that opening night matchup. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you go. Peace.